Welcome to Defeat Type 2 Diabetes. Living with type 2 diabetes can sometimes feel incredibly overwhelming. It's like you're constantly fighting your own body just to get through the day. We completely understand that struggle, and honestly, that is exactly why we're here. This is your ultimate explainer and your trusted source for practical tips on healthy eating, weight management, exercise, and just overall healthy living. Today, we're going to discover foods that support healthy blood sugar management, simple recipes, wellness strategies, and everyday habits that can radically help improve your overall health and energy. Our core mission here is to educate, encourage, and empower you to actually take charge of your health journey. Remember, small daily choices can make a massive difference over time. So please, take a second to subscribe, turn on those notifications, and join our growing community as we embark on this journey together. You can join our community today to learn, grow, and transform at our school page. For decades, we've all kind of been told the same thing, right? You've probably heard that type 2 diabetes is a permanent condition, basically a lifelong sentence caused by simply eating too much sugar. But what if it isn't? What if the real culprit is actually a tiny amount of hidden fat? Well, we are going to break down exactly how you can reverse this vicious cycle. And hey, because true wellness is about thriving in all areas of life, both physically and financially, we've got an incredible opportunity for those of you looking to build financial health while sharing physical health. You can join our affiliate program and make some money today. All you need is your name, an email address, and a PayPal account. That is literally it. Share, click, sell, get paid. You can find out more at pnmmoneymaking.com. Okay, let's look at the science. Okay, let's dive into this. Our roadmap for today's explainer covers the root of diabetes, mastering your daily plate, resistant starch magic, nature's healing toolkit, dietary paths to remission, and habits for lifelong success. Let's get started. Section 1. The root of diabetes, unpacking the hidden fat trap. Let's talk about the exciting shift happening in the medical community right now. We're finally moving away from just managing diabetes and moving toward actual total remission. So what does remission actually mean? Well, remission is achieved when your body naturally regains control. Specifically, it means your HbA1c drops under 6.5% completely without the help of any glucose-lowering medications. If you aren't familiar, your HbA1c is basically a 3-month average report card of your blood sugar levels. It gives us a much more accurate picture of your metabolic health than just a single daily finger prick. Imagine actually waking up your pancreas and safely stepping away from those daily meds. But here is a critical pro tip for you. Remission isn't some permanent magical cure where you can just go back to eating whatever you want. It's a state of healing that requires ongoing maintenance. If the old habits come back, the condition is going to come right back with them. To achieve this remission, we look at something called the twin cycle hypothesis. I want you to think of your liver like an overstuffed suitcase. Step 1, if you just keep stuffing clothes, or in our case, excess calories into it, eventually that zipper is going to break and the suitcase bursts wide open. Step 2, all that excess fat spills out onto the floor, which represents your bloodstream, and it travels straight over to the pancreas. Step 3, this toxic fat physically coats the pancreas. It creates this massive hazard that suffocates the beta cells, the exact cells that produce your insulin. But here's the absolutely incredible news. By draining this fat, you can empty that suitcase, clean up the spill, and actually wake up your pancreas in a matter of weeks. And this brilliantly illustrates a concept called the personal fat threshold. This is a huge sigh of relief for so many people. You see, you don't have to look visibly overweight to develop type 2 diabetes. And you certainly do not need to strive for some impossible magazine cover ideal weight to fix it. We all have a unique, personal limit for how much fat our body can safely store right under the skin. Once your personal limit is crossed, that fat has absolutely nowhere to go but inside your organs. That is exactly why people with a totally normal BMI can still develop diabetes. To reverse it, the science proves that losing just 10% to 15% of your current body weight is usually the exact magic threshold needed to drain that toxic organ fat and trigger remission. Mastering your daily plate, eliminating the math of portion control. Let's shift gears from understanding the problem to actually implementing the solution. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how simple it is. We're going to completely replace all that stressful carb counting with simple visual geometry. Enter the 9-inch plate rule. You just visually divide your plate. Half of it goes to non-starchy vegetables, a quarter to lean protein, and a quarter to your carbohydrates. This exact visual ratio guarantees you're getting a massive dose of fiber. And I want you to think of fiber as a biological sponge. It physically slows down digestion in your gut, which instantly flattens out what would otherwise be a huge, damaging blood sugar spike. But what about when you aren't eating at home? Well, you can use the portion estimation method. Just use your hands. Your palm is your protein portion, your closed fist is your carbohydrate portion, and a cupped handful is perfect for nuts. We all know restaurant portions today are dangerously massive. They often serve you 3 or 4 actual meals on a single plate. So here is a highly practical psychological trick for you. The very moment your food arrives, visually measure your portions with your hands and immediately ask your waiter for a to-go box. Box up that extra food before you even take your first bite. Once it's in the box, it is out of sight and out of mind. It completely removes the need for willpower. Before we move on to our next amazing strategy, I just want to remind you that community support is absolutely everything on this journey. Our mission is to educate, encourage, and empower you to take charge of your health journey. Please hit that subscribe button and join our community today to learn, grow, and transform at our school page. And don't forget, you can empower your financial life and make money today by joining our affiliate program at pnmoneymaking.com. Share, click, sell, get paid. Resistant starch magic, transforming your favorite foods. Let's move to the kitchen and see how this builds into an incredible trick. We are talking about changing the actual molecular structure of your carbohydrates. When we look at starch, there's a really stark difference. Normal starch, think of a hot, steaming bowl of freshly cooked white rice, is rapidly digested in your stomach. It floods your blood with glucose and causes immediate sugar spikes. But resistant starch is different. It physically resists human digestion. It totally bypasses the stomach and travels intact straight down to your colon, where it acts as prebiotic food for your healthy gut bacteria. And why does this matter? Well, when you feed those good bugs, they produce short-chain fatty acids that radically lower inflammation and actually make your entire body more sensitive to insulin for your very next meal. So how do you get your hands on this magic starch? You create it yourself in 3 simple steps. Honestly, this feels like a total diet cheat code. Step 1, cook your starchy foods like rice, pasta, or potatoes. Step 2, pop them in the refrigerator to chill for 12 to 24 hours. During this cool down phase, the starch is permanently locked together into tight little crystals. Step 3, just reheat it gently and enjoy. Yes, you still get to eat your hot potatoes and warm rice, but because the starch has chemically changed, your body absorbs far fewer usable calories, and you drastically slash the blood sugar impact. Nature's healing toolkit. Using fats and spices as biological breaks. Let's see what functional medicine is hiding right in your pantry. Take a look at these incredible everyday tools. Extra virgin olive oil is packed with polyphenols that actually communicate with your genes. They dive deep into your cells to heal insulin resistance. Tree nuts, like walnuts or almonds, provide amazing healthy fats and minerals that stabilize your energy, so you don't hit that afternoon crash before dinner. And then we have the superstars, cinnamon and vinegar. These two actively slow down the rate at which your stomach empties food into your intestines. Visualize drizzling a nice vinegar dressing over your lunchtime salad, and then maybe sprinkling a dash of cinnamon on your morning oatmeal. Doing that creates an additive effect. It acts as a biological brake on your meals, smoothing out your blood sugar. So, the crucial point is this. Do not fear the healthy fats we just talked out. Instead, you need to beware of the sugar-fat trap. Through a biological process called de novo lipogenesis, which literally just translates to making new fat, your liver acts as a factory. It takes liquid fructose from things like sodas and fruit juices, mixes it with refined carbs, and turns them directly into saturated fat. So many people fall for the low-fat diet trap, where they swap out healthy fats for refined, sugary foods. But that actually forces your liver to create more toxic organ fat. So, skip the liquid sugar to protect your liver. Dietary paths to remission, finding the route that works for you. Let's look at how to customize this for your life. There is absolutely no one-size-fits-all diet. Here are 3 scientifically proven paths to drain that organ fat, and each one uses a different mechanism. First, the very low-calorie diet. This is an intense, medically supervised 800-calorie liquid program that rapidly drains fat. It's best for those who are highly motivated or maybe newly diagnosed. Then there's the plant-based path. This uses the massive volume of high-fiber veggies to heal your metabolism without ever needing to count a single calorie. Finally, the Eco-Atkins diet. This blends the flat blood sugar benefits of low-carb eating with the incredible heart protection of plant-based fats. The ultimate key here? Just choose the path you actually enjoy and can realistically stick to long enough to achieve that 10 to 15% weight loss. Let go of any diet shame. The best diet is simply the one that works for your real life. Habits for lifelong success. Protecting your progress permanently. Achieving remission is a huge victory, but maintaining it is the long game. Mastering maintenance comes down to 3 invisible lifestyle pillars. The first pillar is preventing sarcopenia, which is the natural age-related loss of muscle mass. You see, when you lose weight rapidly, you can actually accidentally destroy your lean muscle. Think of your muscles as the literal engines in your body that burn fuel, and that fuel is glucose. If you lose your engines, your metabolism slows down and you can't burn the fuel. To protect your body's primary furnace, you absolutely must eat adequate protein and do some regular muscle strengthening exercises. It doesn't have to be crazy. Wall push-ups, some basic squats, or lifting light weights works wonders. The second pillar is the brilliant science of chrononutrition. Your internal circadian rhythm, your body clock, is actually designed to process glucose much better in the morning. So by flipping your meals around, eating a hearty, balanced breakfast at, say, 8 a.m., a moderate lunch around 1 p.m., and a nice light dinner by 6 p.m., you are eating in total harmony with your biology. Plus, this naturally allows you to fast for 14 hours overnight. That overnight rest is crucial because it lets your insulin levels drop all the way back down to their baseline, giving your liver a much-needed chance to rest and heal. The final pillar is managing your stress and your sleep. Did you know getting less than 7 hours of sleep literally forces your body to release the stress hormone cortisol? Chronic stress prompts your liver to just dump emergency glucose straight into your bloodstream. Listen, you absolutely cannot out-diet chronic exhaustion. Because these stress hormones act as a direct physical roadblock to remission, you have to start treating a dark, quiet room and a strict bedtimes as a serious medical intervention. Honestly, managing your sleep is just as vital as eating your vegetables. Together, let's work toward defeating type 2 diabetes one healthy choice at a time. Thank you so much for watching this explainer. Please take a second to share this information with all your friends and family. Encourage them to subscribe to the Defeat Type 2 Diabetes channel, where they can learn, grow, and transform. And hey, are you ready to make some money today? Join our affiliate program. Share, click, sell, get paid. You can start making money right now by visiting pnmoneymaking.com/affiliate signup. And be sure to empower your journey by grabbing our full, complete course, which includes the PDF ebook and the audio version over at pnmoneymaking.com/shop. So think about everything we covered today. What is the very first healthy choice you're going to make today to start emptying that suitcase of organ fat? Thank you for joining us today. Join us next week for more exciting learning. Check Content tab here on our channel to enjoy our podcast series.